Hey guys, this is Brian at OBEDIA, and I have a quick tip for you today on how you can stabilize shaky video in Sony Vegas Pro. You're only going to have access to this feature if you're using Sony Vegas Pro. That said, let's go ahead and leap right into hopefully rescuing some otherwise shaky video footage. So I have some video footage here which I shot of my drum kit, and I'll just play it for you so that you can see it. So it's obviously got a little bit of shake to it, and this is because I shot this footage simply using a regular handheld camera. So what I would like to do is stabilize the shakiness a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on my clip, and I'm going to select the option from the pop-out menu which says Stabilize Media. Now sometimes you'll get a warning box which will tell you that multiple events use the same media, and it will ask if you would like to stabilize all of the timeline references. I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Now I'm going to get the Stabilize Media toolbox, and I have a lot of different options here to choose from. First, you want to select a profile. In this pull-down menu, you'll see a number of various profiles which you can make use of, one of which should hopefully match up with the type of footage which you have shot. Now, one thing that I should mention is that if you do some very intensive image stabilization on a piece of video, you'll get sort of a zoom effect applied to that video because that's one way that Vegas makes up for shaky video footage. So you're going to want to experiment with different settings in order to find the one that works best for your footage. Now, this is pretty general footage that I've made, and it's not that shaky, so I'm going to go ahead and select the option for General Footage Fast Analysis. I'm going to leave the accuracy relatively low because I just want Vegas to kind of go through this footage and do a quick pass and figure out how it can fix some of the shakiness. I have a few other options I can make use of here, such as detect fast camera motion, what type of motion I would like to stabilize, and you'll see three options here: pan, tilt, and roll, and pan, tilt, roll, and zoom. Again, this depends on the type of footage which you have shot. I didn't do any zooming here, so I'm not going to attempt to stabilize my zooming. And then I can change the settings for my pan tilt stabilization and my roll stabilization. You can keep these relatively low if, again, your footage isn't very shaky, but if you have very shaky footage, you'll want to bring the stabilization up higher in order to hopefully fix that shakiness. Once you've made these settings, click on Apply. Now Vegas is going to run its stabilization method on this video footage, and when it's all done, we'll see if we've corrected some of the shakiness in my video. Okay, so Vegas is all done stabilizing, and we're going to notice immediately that I have a little bit of extra zoom on some of my footage here already. But let's see how well Vegas did with correcting some of the shakiness in the video, which I know was very shaky, and we'll play this back. So we can see already that that video is much less shaky than it was before I applied the Stabilize Media effect to my footage. Now again, as I say, you will get this zoom effect sometimes when you do stabilize your media. So you're going to want to experiment in order to find the best setting for your video that doesn't give you an image that you don't necessarily want to make use of. But in my case, I think that this has fixed the shakiness of my camera, and I'm pretty happy with that. So I can just move on and continue editing now if I would like, or if I don't like that effect, I can undo it and I can attempt to stabilize my video once again. I hope that this has been useful to you guys. As always, please stay in touch with me. My email is brian@obedia.com. Find me on Twitter at twitter.com/OBEDIAtutor, and on Facebook at facebook.com/OBEDIAtutor. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next tutorial.